Hello everyone, you're welcome. This is Kingsley from KingspetDesigns. If you're just joining me for the first time, please ensure you subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit on the notification bell so that you get notified each time I upload new video. Okay, I would like to thank every one of you for staying with me, always coming to watch my video. I really appreciate. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to be doing a final linking to my website. Remember, this is the website we've been working on for some time now, and in the last video I showed you how I came up with this particular, how to set up your about page. And one thing there is that I don't want to really go into creating all the whole section of this particular website, but the idea I actually showed you in creating this particular page is just similar idea you are going to apply into creating each and every section of this particular page. Now let me say for this particular blog section, let me say for this our online store section. Now what you can see, you have something like Pastor Japheth's books and sermon here. Let me say, for example, if I wanted doing that in this particular page, I'm just going to show you how you can do that. I'm not really going to go about creating the whole page, so I'll just show you how, because this particular page you can decide to put it into something like a gallery. It might be in form of a gallery to display the books, then the sermon might be you can either put it in form of a post, then just attach it there, and also, or you can also possibly put it in form of also a gallery into that particular section. So now I'm actually going to show you how to create, in case you want to make use of your gallery. I'm just going to show you how to get that. Then after that I'm going to just link, because if you can see, if you notice very well from this my website now, you can see there are some things I actually work on before now. Like, let me say, for example, coming to the home page, this is my home page. If I want to, you can see I have contacts here. I will link this particular contact button to where I have, you can see I have my contact page here. I created my contact section here, so I could just link this, so that the same way we linked these other navigations, whereby when you click on, let me say, my vision, is going to scroll to where my vision is. Same thing with our statement of faith. So the same way we are going to do with this, so that when you click on it, it's going to navigate and bring you to this particular section. Same thing I'm going to do on this particular contact. I'm going to link this to this particular side of this my website. So you can see that all these are a kind of interlinking between themselves. So I don't want to go about creating the page of this one separately. It will make my website having too many pages. So I just want to make my website as simple as possible. So now let me go straight into showing you what I want to do now. Now I'm going to go straight to this is my dashboard we've been working on. This is the dashboard we have been working on. So now on my dashboard, I'm now going to navigate to where I have, first of all, let me do the linking of the menus. So I'm going to come to where I have my menu. I'm going to do something on my menu. Okay, first of all, let me open this while it's opening. Then on my menu, remember I open it with, on my menu, I'm going to come to here and also open my menu on a new tab. So we have this is my menu, and this is my home page. I'm trying to edit so that I'll do the necessary linking to that particular page. So now I'm just going to wait for both of them to load up. Okay, on this particular one now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to come to remember this place was actually a page I used on this particular site. What I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this page and introduce a custom link. I'm going to introduce a custom link. This will be where the URL will be, so I'm going to just put in hashtag for now. So I'm going to now, this place will now be my contact. This place will be my contact, then add to menu. So once I add that to menu, I'm going to have it down here. So now I'm going to now do something. Let me come back to where I have my contact now. On this side, when I come scroll down to where I have my contact, I'm going to, on this particular side here now, on this heading, I'm going to click on it. Then come to where we have our advanced as well, actually linked the other one. Then CSS ID, I'm going to name it as contact. Let me name it as contact. Then I'm going to copy it, come to where I have my menu, click on it. Then on this side, I'm going to insert something like this. The address of this particular home page is going to, so I'm going to do is something like on the home page is, yeah, this is the home page. Or let me come from here. Let me come here on the home page now, so that you see how it's going to look like. On this home page, I'm going to copy the address, because that contact I want to link to is actually on the home page. That's why I have to come to the home page and copy the address of the home page. So now once I copy the address of the home page, I'm going to insert it before that. So I have it as this, then this, then I will now add hash to it. So it is going to be http localhost, the church, WordPress, that's this the home page, then hashtag the particular CSS ID for that contact. Now if my contact was supposed to be probably my contact where I have their particular this particular contact page, if it were to be something like in our service page, so it's going to have service, it's going to be the service page address first before I'll add this hashtag on it. Now let's try and see something here. Let me do something here. We have this as this. Now I'm going to save. Let me save it so that you see what I'm doing. So once I save that on that particular one, then that's for the menu on the top of my menu. Then I now have another one here. So on this one here, I'm going to add the same thing to this link. I'm going to add the same link which I added here to that particular site. Copy this link, then add it to this side, then update this particular page. So once that is updated, remember I've already saved this. This is already updated, so I'm going to now refresh my website and see. So once I refresh my website and do the necessary use, I'm going to see how both of them actually links to that particular page, to that particular section. You can see when I click on this, it actually brings me to this particular section where I have my contact. Now the same thing I'm going to do on when I click is going to happen when I click on this particular contact. Is going to take me here. Let me say for example, if I were to be maybe in somewhere here, let me open this particular page so that you see what I'm telling you about. If I was to be in this page and I happen to, maybe I want to go back to my to see the contact page. So once I click on this, it's going to go straight, open the home page and take me straight to where I have this particular page. So you can see how the navigation, I've been able to save the stress of me creating a different page for this particular section, for this particular contact page. So that is just how you do that. You can use the same way to link like these services. I'm going to also link these services to probably this side. Now this ones here might just be probably a link to any of the posts where you have all this created. So I'm just want to show you how to do the necessary interlinking. So now on that service page, on the services, it was actually a page. I'm going to remove it and also do the same thing. I'm going to add a custom link, then name it services, then the link should be this, but now I'm going to change it to services. Now copy this ID I wrote here, add this to menu. So here is it. I'm going to drag it to the necessary place where it's supposed to be. Services, I think, let me check the position. Okay, I'm going to drop it after about, before my blog section. This is where I have my services. Then I'll just save the link. Once I save it, I'm going to now come to where I have this side and click on OK. That should be on my menu. I've already done that. It's already has already taken effect. So now let me refresh my website so that you see. By the time I click on services, this time around, it's going to take me to that particular service section. So when I click on services now, it's going to take me straight. Sorry, it didn't actually work because I didn't set it up here. So I'm going to come here and set the CSS ID to the services. So that is how you do that. CSS ID to the services, then update the page. So let's see how it works after it's finished updating. This it has updated. So let me refresh my website now and see. Let me refresh the website and see how it looks like. Let me refresh. Okay, so everything so my website has already been refreshed. Now I'm going to now click on services. You can see it actually takes me to where I have my services. That is just the simple way of doing this interlinking. Yeah, it's not really a hard something, it's a very easy something you can actually do yourself. So now let me now go quickly into showing you something else. I'll just use this page so that I don't want to start going to any other page. So I'll just show you how to, in case you wanted. Let me add a section here. Let me say I want to add this section, or let me use this particular section. So after this video tutorial section, you can always come around to watch my other of my videos. I'm going to be introducing so many other things. You'll be learning several things from my tutorials. I'm going to be teaching you everything you need to know about WordPress, how to use WordPress to create a very, very beautiful website. And also, aside from that, again, I will show you some other function. So maybe there are some key things you need to add to your website. You can actually, I'll be doing several things, so I will be just ensure you always come around to watch my video. You are actually not going to miss any future I'm going to be bringing in. So now let me just do something now. Let me come here, and in case I needed something like a gallery, remember I said that particular, let me say the books, I want to make sure they are in form of a gallery. So you have a gallery section you can actually choose from. From here you have your basic gallery, or you want to choose this particular one, the gallery, or you want to use a normal WordPress. So I can just pick the basics gallery. Let me just say I'm putting it in this side. You can actually do it any way you want. I just want to show you the basics. Then you can now click on here to add up the images. Probably I have images of those particular books I want to use, so you can just select those images and add to your gallery. Let me say, for example, I'm just picking this. Let me say this are I'm picking this. Let me say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and let me say this 8. Let me say I'm picking all this. Let me remove this one and let me say replace it with this. Let me say these are all what I'm picking for my gallery. So I'm going to now add them to gallery. Once I add them to create a name, you can see if I need to add something like caption. Let me say this one is the book of name of this book is, let me say, tempted. Let me say the name of this particular book is tempted. Then let me say this one to, let me say the name of this one is the holy places. Then so you can just add several names to it. I just don't want to go through adding them each and every name, since this is not actually what it's just for tutorial sake. Then after adding all the whole necessary tags you want, label and caption you want to use, then you can now click on insert to gallery. So you can now see all of them here. So now this is how they look like on your gallery. So now if I should close this, you can see it's more or less scattered. You may wish to leave yours the way it is, like this. So on that thing, you might also want to make them a uniform size. Maybe you want to use custom size. You can actually choose from each of these, but most of it you can either pick the large. It's going to show them large there. So most of the time what I like using is, sometimes either I use this 300 by 300, or I use this post thumbnail so that all of them is going to take the same size. When I'm using, everything is going to come up in the same size. Actually, this now, because of the resolution of this picture, but if it were to be a higher picture, it will all take the same size. Like for example, let me change this particular picture in this side and come back here and change that particular picture so that you see what I'm talking about. Let me see, let me copy this and add to somewhere another one, then remove this. Let me add another item to the menu. Let me say this. Now if I should update, you could see that all of them, they are going to take the same height. It's going to take the same height for all the images. You can see all of them takes the same height when I use the post thumbnail. Then all my description has, all my labels will be under them. So you can see this one has the label. So that is just how you do when you want to work on with galleries. So you can see, okay, now let me remove this in case you want yours to be full. I just created in case you can see, you can actually make it to be a full gallery section. So now let's see how to work. Maybe we want to increase, we want to show the this. Now we have it as 4 columns. You might want to lightbox, can activate the lightbox, or the random. You can use different settings for this. Now you can, now let's come to here. Now you can default spacing, we have default. You can actually increase your spacing in case you want it increased so that they don't want to be too close to each other. You can actually do that if you want. Then going to return it back to the default, which is, let me say 10 should be okay, 12 should be okay. I think this is okay, so I can leave it like this. You can actually come to the caption, change the color you want to use. You can do anything you want to do here. You can see everything is going to, let me see, come out fine for you when you are actually doing all this. So now you can act on the images. You can change the size, the, let me say, if I want here to be 20, it becomes rounded. You can see, you can change the radius of the images. You can make them, okay, let me say I'm increasing it to something like 100. It becomes almost totally round. So you can now see how this actually looks like. So you can play along with all your images, the way you want on your gallery section. If you're still watching this video and you have not yet considered subscribing to my channel, please hit on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you get notified each time I upload new videos. So I believe in this you've learned a lot so far from this particular tutorial. Sorry it's becoming too long. I just wanted to get some things cleared here. So that is just how you do all these particular sites you can be using. So now the same principle apply to all the other pages you want to work on. So ensure you keep on watching other of my videos, because from now henceforth I'm going to be introducing you into several things you'll be needing to make your website look very, very beautiful and attractive. So for example, you might want to add some styles to your website or do some other things. I will be showing you all this in my upcoming videos. Just ensure you always come around to watch them and don't mix anyone. Ensure you turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on anything. So this is, I believe, if you have any question or any difficulty of which you want me to actually answer, so you can actually drop in the comment box below. I'll try my best to see how to answer. And if you have any video idea you want me to also work on, you can actually still drop in the comment box below. I'm going to try my best to see how to answer each and every one of them. Until next time, this is where I'm going to stop. Bye for now.
Just